All right, good day, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Peter. For those of you that are new here, welcome. Go ahead and hit like, comment, and subscribe. Tap that notification bell so you guys can know when I'm uploading to the channel. Y'all, the mosquitoes, they are out tonight. I'm trying to get the last little bites in before the frost, so, man. And it's almost time for different migrations. It's almost time for different migrations. But I'm here to give you guys your ancestor messages for tonight. And so I'm hoping that I communicate this message as clearly as possible in a way that you all can understand what's being communicated. And yeah. So your ancestors are wanting you to know that whoever ancestors love them fast calls every message. That's how they get into you. They like, I'm coming every message until you recognize it's me. There you go, them fast calls, and we ain't gonna stop nothing. We ain't doing no edits over here. But your ancestors are wanting you to know that whenever you plant a seed and you are expecting growth, you have to also expect the pest. You have to also expect the pest. So the things that are going to try to come in to destroy whatever it is that you're growing. All right? So when you are expecting growth, expect the pest too. Okay? Your guides and your ancestors want you to know that when you manifest and when you materialize things, you also have to prepare yourself for other things that are going to come against the very thing it is that you have worked so hard to create. Okay? So, and sometimes these things that are going to come in, they're undetectable. They are hidden so well that you're unable to see it with the naked eye. And these entities that come in to destroy what it is that you're working on are very meticulous and strategic. And they strategize. And so when these entities come in, they come not on the top where it's visible. They come underneath. They come at the root. They are buried within the soil. And they are working to prevent what it is that you're growing. And so your guides and your ancestors are wanting you to make sure that when you put your protections in place, that you don't just protect what's visible for everyone to see, but that you protect the soil. You have to protect the soil. You have to protect the roots. Okay? You have to protect the roots. So your guides and your ancestors are saying that in all things, protect your roots. Okay? And so, although you may be running from things of your family, like different types of things that took place in your family and different people that have done things to you that have caused so much hurt and so much pain, your guides and your ancestors do not want you to forget about your roots, okay? Because those roots, if those roots are taken care of properly, nurtured properly, then something different could grow from the same roots. Something different can grow from those very same roots. And sometimes you could take that something different that has grown from that root, snip one of the leaves off, sit it inside of some water, grow new roots, and create extensions of that newness. Y'all. That's what your ancestors want you to do. They want you to grow something different from the same roots, y'all. Grow something different from the same roots. Yes, you experienced a certain type of pain. And you experienced a certain type of hurt. And you experienced this just something awful. Just unimaginable stuff, right? That people shouldn't go through, and kids definitely shouldn't go through at that time. But they're saying that you do not have to recreate the cycle. You don't have to continue to try to grow from roots that are rotten. Because that's how disease set in. That's how fungus set in. That's how bacteria set in. And then the fruit that you are producing is no good. It doesn't have any substance. It doesn't provide nourishment. No one can use it. Everybody that come in contact with the thing that have grown, whatever has grown from that root, they're like, oh, this thing don't taste right. It's bitter. It's not doing what it's supposed to do. It's not giving what it's supposed to give. You know? So, you want to make sure that you treat the soil, protect the roots, and grow something different from the same roots. So when it comes to your kids, and was I guilty of it before? You don't have to do the same things to them that was done to you. You can actually find different ways to do those things, you know. But don't not discipline, but find a different way to discipline, you know. Find a different way to discipline. And another thing that they are wanting us to do, because I'm going to say us on this one, is to even communicate with them differently than you were communicated to. Because if we're going to grow something different from the same roots, we got to make sure that everything that's coming off of those roots are different. So you got to try your hardest. And that's what this season is going to be about. In this new moon, you could call forth new things to produce from the same ancestral roots. And if you witness love a certain way, where someone is overextending themselves for a particular being, and you're like, dang, I don't know why this person did that, and then you saw them always self-sacrificing themselves, and they never showed that they love themselves, and they always felt like that if they had this, if they had that, or if this could have come into play, or if that could have come into play, then this would be different, and all I gotta do is just do this. You gotta grow that different from the roots. You can't love like that. what you growing from your roots, that love got to come from the inside of you. When those roots come through that soil is fertilized so good. There's so much nitrogen, hydration, phosphate in that soil. Can't nothing damage them roots. So you gotta nurture yourself. You gotta nurture your roots. You gotta nurture your base, because you want to produce something different from those roots, y'all. That's what they saying, yo. Sometimes you could go up to something and it look like it's dead. I know a lot of times people done came up to you and they looked at you and they thought you was dead. They thought that you wasn't gonna amount to nothing. They thought that no substance was gonna come from you, and they treated you how they thought of you. And guess what? Now you out here producing something different from those roots. So it don't matter what type of upbringing you have or had. It does not matter what you went through. What you went through is not you. You are going to produce something different from those same roots. I don't know who ancestor this is, but this one is powerful. She's wise. She's very stern in her approach, and she didn't come to play tonight. You will produce something different from the same roots. She's saying that you didn't want to be like them, but you just like them. So you have to go inward and mend that soul and do something different from the same roots. Oh, man. You can even snip what's already been produced from them roots. And guess what? You'll agitate what's already grown from those roots and force something new to grow. Man. Your ancestors are saying that, yeah, because this one over here, he chiming in. He like, I gotta jump on there. I gotta do a caveat. This one over here. He's saying that you can develop generational curses in multiple different ways. Okay, where you going, Pops? He said you can either inherit them or you could create them. You can inherit them or you could create them. And either you can break them or they can break you. Either you can break them or they can break you. So not only do they want you to produce something different from the same roots, they want you to break the cycles and the curses and the hexes that have been plaguing your particular family for so long. They want you to break the cycle of depression. They want you to break the cycle of financial hardship. They want you to break the cycles of child molestation. They want you to break the cycles of alcoholism. They want you to break the cycles of drug addiction. They want you to break them all. They want you to break the cycle of the mother-daughter relationship. Come on. They want you to break the cycle of being an absent father or absent mother. They want you to break the cycle of being present but not present with your child. Oh man. They're saying that these kids need more than just your money. They said that you can't buy that type of bond. Man. They're saying that you can't buy friends. They saying that you have to be a better friend to people. What you want, you have to be. What you desire, you have to be. What you desire, you have to believe. You have to be and believe. Be, no, do. That's what they said in the military. Be, no, do. You have to be it. You want love, you have to be love. You have to know love. So many people want love, don't know love. So many people know love, so many people want that love, but don't know love. Wouldn't know love if it hit you in the face. Your ideal love is... I ain't gonna say that, ancestors. I'm not about to say that. Yes, I am. Your ideal love is bae cussing you out, calling you all types of names, and apologizing and making up with sex. It's your ideal love. Your ideal love is whatever gifts you get or give. That's your ideal love. Man, that's not everybody's love language. But that's your ideal love because you ain't been taught love right. So you have to go deep within and ask your soul, what is love? Because do we truly know what love is without conditions? I'll love them if they credit score this and they got that and they got this going on and they got that going on and they got a flat tummy and they got a big butt and they got a nice chest and they got nice shoes and they got a nice car and he got his life together and she got this going on and she ain't got no baby daddy drama and he ain't got no side chicks and well, you don't want nobody with no side chicks because if they got all that, then you darn sure don't want them. But your ideal love is based off of societal standards, toxic patterns that you've seen growing up. That's your ideal love. Love self first. Love self first. Because that's how you gonna know if somebody truly love you or not. You start loving yourself, and that mother get jealous of you loving yourself, that person don't love you. Hello. But if you love yourself and that person just supports you and they just, oh man, now that's love. When you're at your lowest, somebody love you. That's love, y'all. I know what love is. I've seen it. I give it. I also know what hate is. Because I done seen that and gave that too. Some of us are just trying the best that you can with what you were taught. But some of those teaching, that's why your ancestors said, do away with some of that stuff. You don't need all that. Do away with some of it and keep the rest. But y'all, they want y'all to grow something different from the same roots. They want y'all to produce something magnificent from the same roots. And if the roots got root rot, man, mix up the solution that is necessary to release the bacteria and release the fungus from it. Because sometimes you have to do a little bit more to get something good out of something. Sometimes you have to go against the grain to get something good out of something, yo. You gotta take those steps. They saying it is time. Your ancestors are saying it is time. They're saying that they're giving you what you need. They need you to think outside of the norm. What is your normal routine? It's time to think outside of that. Do you know yourself? Do you know who you are? You're saying, I'm conscious, I'm enlightened, I'm aware, but you don't know yourself. Who are you? These are the things that you're going to be talking on this new moon for. Because you have to know yourself. And once you begin to know self, you need to become aware of what love is and live and breathe it. Live and breathe it, y'all. Tapping into your sacred energy. Tapping into your sacred energy. Yeah, y'all gonna be able to get with some people that are a part of a community. They can help you tap into that sacred energy, because a lot of the sacral is blocked, and you have to get in and do this necessary work so that you can have more than just familiarity with this creativity. You need more than just being familiar with it. Look at this little creature. I don't know what it is. It looks like a beetle or something, but he is excited, whatever it is. But yeah, you have to tap into those. Working on your confidence. But hey, you work on them roots, that confidence gone. Okay. It's gonna come in, y'all. But that's what your ancestors want y'all to do tonight, y'all. They serious too. And whoever ancestors love to ride out. Love those fast cars. Or motorcycles, whatever that was. I don't know what that was. But they come every time we do a message. They want you to know that they there, okay? So that's pretty much it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this message. Again, if you guys want to connect on Patreon, the information is in the description below. And I'll holler at y'all.